This ain't easy. Well, it kind of is actually, if you pick the right team. So I'm going to quickly show you how to do Vegito rank 100. I'm not going to be bringing Vegito, even though he's a boost character. Main reason is because I don't have him. But this just goes to show that you don't necessarily need him as a character to bring. Obviously you don't get the type advantage with him, but the boost does usually help. So the 3 units I'm going to be bringing are Super Saiyan Bardock, Super Saiyan... what's his name now? Super Saiyan Gohan, and Super Saiyan Gogeta, the blue Gogeta. Gonna bring Bardock mainly because his critical damage when you swap out, that's really key for this to work basically. I'm gonna bring Super Saiyan 2, not Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan Gohan because his strike damage is really good. And then you've also got the Gogeta, who's just an all-round really good unit. His super ability, his special, does loads of damage to be fair. And obviously you've got the blast armor to go with it as well. If you need to use it, then you can do so. Going into this, you've got to realise that this Vegito is tanky as hell. He is constantly getting damage buffs all the time. You can absolutely go into this one with a bunch of debuffing units like for Bulma, for example. The problem with... See, I tried this earlier with Bulma, but the problem with Bulma is she's squishy. Not that it matters anyway for this guy, because he will absolutely one-shot anyone on your team. You kind of wanted to use a Bulma for her special ability, so it basically gets rid of all of their debuffs, which would help quite a lot, so they just don't do as much damage basically. So while it might help to bring the Bulma if you can actually land that debuff, you've got to realise that he does a lot of damage regardless, so you've just got to be aware of that. This isn't the only team you can use. You can use technically any mono blue units. The reason I've brought this one is because they're decent units. They've got a lot of defense to them. With the Bardock, you don't necessarily need to bring Gohan or the Gogeta. You can technically bring any other Super Saiyan. That's the key thing as well. They need to be Super Saiyan, so when you swap out from a Bardock, they do the extra critical damage, but that only works for Super Saiyans. So one of the things to be aware of is sometimes when he's going towards a strike attack towards you, he's got this tendency to kind of sidestep and then go towards you again. Try not to fall for that sidestep, because if you then end up wasting your vanish, you either have to swap out or just take the hit, and you don't really want to take a hit off this guy just because of the amount of damage he's doing. During the whole fight, I think I did about two or three rising rushes. Obviously, the more health you've lost during the rising rush, the more damage you do. I don't think I lost any units during this, but the less health you have, the more damage you output. What you want to try and do as well is, right before the rising rushes, swap out from the Bardock to another damaging unit. Be aware that if you are using the Gohan, not that it matters too much, but if you are using, say for example, the Gohan, he specializes in strike damage, so make sure you've got a bunch of strike cards. Same with the Gogeta. If you've got a bunch of blast cards, try to capitalize on those as well, or if you've got special arts cards. You've just got to be really careful, I think. Another thing that he tends to do is just like standard bait. Once again, just trying to fall for it if you can. Keep your distance and kind of just sway left or right, and then hope that you don't get caught off by the bait. It's not too hard, but I can kind of see where people are getting stuck on it. I think another noteworthy tip would be, if you do happen to miss your key blasts on him, try and dash forward so you can key cancel and then just tap attack him, just so he then doesn't have the chance to kind of do a big bang attack on you, for example. Sometimes he will kind of get caught off by your punches, so it will cancel his animation and you'll take priority over the big bang attack instead.